Jamal, I know you guys aren't into moral victories, but what can you take away, at least from a game like this, moving forward?
That we're tired of losing, to be honest. 3 in a row, I mean, for us, no matter what, obviously we think big picture, but we have to go through the everyday process, so. I think we know that, April, May, we won't even think about these games, but going through it is tough, And for us, we just want to get a win.
With JJ, Chris, leg out, what can change for this team going forward if you don't have those guys? How can it change?
Yeah, our margin for error is just, more slim. We have to muster up that, sustainability, just being able to sustain like we did the second half. We can do that both halves. Obviously, it's tough to do, but if we can do it, I think we give ourselves a much better chance to come out with a win.
Tom was kind of talking about you and Austin were kind of looking to distribute a lot in that first half, and it was sort of like, all right, just kind of go make plays in the second half. How much of this is still kind of feeling out teammates that you may not be playing with very often throughout the season and figuring out kind of combinations and things like that?
It's just tough because in the NBA, at the end of the shot clock, it always ends up kind of in the guard's hands, and that's sometimes that's we see like a jump in shots because works around, things break down, it ends up in the guard's hands. So for us, I think we're just trying to, obviously our heart's in the right place. We're trying to get guys shots, but we're both naturally attackers, both naturally scorers, but we're very cognizant of trying to get our guys shots for sure.
You look at a night like tonight, you see in the second quarter that they scored 40 points.
Yeah, that's kind of like the game.
Yeah, you guys had stretches against Dallas in the fourth quarter where you guys didn't do what you're supposed to. How slim is the margins right now? And is that, when a team is tired and stuff like that, is that, can that kind of wear on you too?
Yeah, it all plays a part. And we're all fighting. We really are. We're all competing and trying. But if you look at the last 3 losses, 2 of them were leading in the fourth quarter. So that's almost tougher to handle after it's over with than losing by 20. Sometimes you lay an egg and you lose by 20 points. But to kind of control your own destiny and control your own fate in the fourth quarter when it's winning time and be up, 2, 3, 4 points and lose that game, that's tough.
Jamal, you guys did make that comeback in the third quarter. What was working for you guys in that quarter?
Just getting stops. I think that definitely helped. When we got stops, we were able to get out of transition and get easier baskets. In this league, it's tough to go against a set defense all the time because, teams scout, they know what we like to run, things of that nature. But when you get stops and just kind of getting random, the ball kind of finds energy, that's a lot tougher to deal with.
Well, when you guys are going through this, now you're going on the road, you get Anthony Davis, you get James Harden, you get Mad Russ, Crazy Russ, whatever Russ he is.
A little rage.
I like that with no rage. How much more difficult is it for this team knowing you're going to face 3 outstanding scorers, 3 outstanding players in this league?
Well, obviously for us, we have to do it collectively and just whatever it takes is to get a win. It's weird because I haven't been on a losing team in a while now, probably like 8 years maybe, 8, 9 years. So even losing 3 in a row gives me the chills. I don't ever want to go back to that, go back to losing. So, and it's just 3 games, but it gives you a reminder of, in this league, you have to bring it every single night, and you never want to go back to that.
Well, when you have so many of your top guys out, how much more important is it for everybody else to sort of really play on a string, both offensively and defensively?
Yeah, it's even more important because no one guy can replace those guys. And it's hard enough when it's Blake because no one guy can replace him. Then you lose CP, and of course no one guy can replace him. Then you lose JJ, so it's like, oh man, we have to do this collectively. It has to be on both sides of the ball. We're going to make mistakes. That's part of life. It's part of the game. But we have to be able to all cover for each other.
All right, thanks, guys.